Hey guys, what's up? So today is the 30th. I know I posted my first shot video yesterday. Um, of course I don't feel anything. I actually don't, it's been a day. But what I did want to talk about is, I did get my first shot yesterday, which was on a Tuesday, and I probably will keep doing Tuesdays. For the first 2 months, I'm probably going down to who you saw in the video. He is a huge part in the shot clinic down in Minneapolis, St. Paul. He invited me over to his house on a weekly basis for me to go over there. And what I didn't record in the video is I actually gave him his shot. I didn't do the aspirating and then pushing in, but I did stab him with the needle. But no, he goes, what do you want to do? He goes, you can aspirate and inject, or do you just want to, poke me, or whatever you would stab. Or stab just sounds deadly. Whatever, so I chose to poke him. And just to get the feel of it, next week I'm not going to be able to do it to myself whatsoever, because he did it on my right butt, on my right ass cheek this week, and so there's no way in hell I can do it that way. I can do my right side, I think, no problem. It's my left side we can be tricky with, but yeah, so I know some guys who actually don't aspirate, and I know guys who do aspirate, and he recommended to aspirate, so therefore I will. If you guys don't know what that is once you puncture the surface, you need to pull out the plunger a little bit until you see bubbles or air come in, just to make sure that you didn't hit a major artery, whatever, and then you push it in. That's about it. I mean, like I said, I'll probably be making videos every week, if not every time I realize a change or something. I guess to me that, Monday and Tuesday, Monday was my name change and gender change on my birth certificate, which I'm going to stress so much that I got my gender changed on my birth certificate, which I don't think you can find a guy out there, no joke, a guy out there who has gotten that done on his birth certificate. I know judges have granted it on the ID in Minnesota, but never a birth certificate. And if you do find one, it is slim to none. You barely find any guys, or trans females. I've never heard it in the trans community whatsoever. At the time on Monday, I was pre-T, I was pre-op, and he just signed it off. I will quickly go over what happened though. I went up there, he signed for my name change. He said, any other questions? I go, yes, I was wondering if you could approve a signature, or approve a change on my ID, my driver's license. He then said, I don't have the jurisdiction for that, let me get my team, quote unquote. A lady came up, went back, got some information. He goes, I'll call you back up. 20 minutes later, sat in the courtroom, listened to other people's things, whatever. Went back up, and he goes, I don't have the jurisdiction to change it on your ID because that is through the DMV. He goes, but what I do have jurisdiction over is your birth certificate, which I will grant. I will grant you amendment on your birth certificate and a change of gender on your birth certificate. So therefore, I have on here, he said the petitioner is allowed to change gender on birth certificate, which is awesome. And also right there, change of name. I wrote here a request for gender change on, what did I say? Driver's license with name change due to my GID, my GID. And I didn't have trouble with that. Actually today, I went up to the DMV and I did a lot of stuff today. And I actually worked in 2 hours, so it was kind of crazy to be up kind of early doing my shit. But I got up early, went to the DMV, not early, whatever. I went to the DMV, and this, I mean, not gonna say older, but I mean, probably like in their late 50s, maybe early 60s. Went up there, filled out my paperwork, and she goes, what do you do for? Whatever do I need to? Brought this little lovely folder I have with all my paperwork in it. Brought it up there with the filled out form for a new driver's license, and I filled it out with my legal name, which is amazing to say, with my now legal name and my changed gender, so therefore I marked male. And she goes, well, you know, looked over all the stuff, looked over my proofs of what I had, and she goes, I don't know, I don't get this very often. She flipped the page where I think what I just read off to you, it said, I want the name change with the gender change due to my GID. GID, whatever. I like to joke around and say it's GID. And she goes, what's this? And I was like, a gender identity disorder. She looked at me and kind of just like, okay. She goes, I don't know what I can do. She goes, let me go back. Blah, blah, blah. I did some talking, came back about 10 minutes later. She goes, alright. She goes, yeah, we can do it. You're good to go. Took my picture, whatever. She goes, you might have something sent to you in the mail about maybe another like confirmation letter I gotta fucking sign, whatever bullshit. And so she sent me that, or she's gonna send me that, or stop, rewind. I'm thinking too fast, talking too fast. Therefore, I'm saying the wrong thing. She said I might have to sign on a new confirmation thing saying, you know, that I got my gender and my name changed, but that's awesome. On my ID, on my birth certificate, and my social security will all say male, which people say, well, what about when you try to get surgeries and I try to get a histo? I'm considered male, so therefore maybe my insurance doesn't cover it. Well, I guess I'll just come to that. But good news, great news about yesterday. I think I was making a separate video. Whatever. Yeah, I was making a separate video about yesterday's awesome shenanigans about my T-shot. What else I did today? Oh, my birth certificate. I went and got notarized, so then I have to send in paperwork. I want to shoot myself. Social Security I got all that paper filled out. I got all my birth certificate, my Social Security filled out. I have a nice lovely list of what else I have to do. I went to my bank and changed my name. The guy was super cool about it, so I think he may have known what transgender is, or I mean, I never said that to him, and I've never told him that I'm trans. I mean, he knew me as my birth name because he dealt with me before under my birth name on my account, and then whatever. But he was just super cool about it, like, oh, congratulations on getting your your name changed. He goes, how many times did you have to petition it or whatever? Like, assuming that it didn't go through the first time, I was like, I didn't have to petition at all. I was like, just once. I just signed it out, filled it out, and got a court date, and boom, was good to go. And I was like, yeah, they did some things on my birth certificate too, which helped out. He goes, good for you, good for you. He goes, congratulations. So either he knows, or I don't know. It's kind of cool though that he wasn't, judgmental about it. I'm trying to make this video about paperwork, I guess. Just maybe if you guys have questions. Paperwork. Yeah, that's what I got my paperwork to do in court at 9 a.m. because of my lease at my other apartment because family issues with my transition, which is why I'm no longer living there. But yeah, I am super stoked today that I am no longer pre-T. It pretty much fucking rocks. Yeah. I'm gonna make another video right after this one, so that one's gonna be about yesterday, getting my T, how I do my T shot, all that stuff. This one was trying to just, I guess, say what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably do about, like I said, be updating every week. Maybe on voice and whatever, or whatever changes come. It all depends. But yeah, paperwork. I got all these numbers for my birth certificate and my social security and whatever. And just the next couple of days gonna be crazy with trying to get the damn paperwork done. So I'm not trying to make this too long, and I'm sorry it's already 9 minutes long. Anything else about paperwork? What else I had to do? I got my name changed at my my bank, and got my driver's license. My phone bill was completely fine. Just went up there, showing some paperwork. Boom, I'm good to go. I still have to do my insurance on my laptop because that's still on my birth name. It's crazy how many things you find out what had your birth name on it that you have to change. Let me tell you. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated like always. I'm, usually never off this for about a week. So yeah. Alright guys, take it easy. Have a good one.